Today we have a special guest, Damian from Poland. I'm so glad to have you today.
It's also amazing. Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, it's nice to have the people like you. By the way, Damian, we were already started to speak before the interview, podcast, sorry, and he gave me a book. He has his own book that for sure I'm gonna read, saying it's bestseller, yes? So it's really, really nice. Damian, can you tell us how you got this idea to create this book?
Well, it's a long story, so do you want me to start from the very beginning or just from this period when the idea came to me to write a book? Because, I feel that people are losing motivation. People think that, when they lose the job or they have they are sick or something, this too much for them and they are stopping doing or going for the dreams. And if we start from my experience, from my, let's say, childhood, I lost the parents when I was 2. I was in the hospital having cancer. So this is how my start looked like. Because people see me in expensive cars, traveling around the world, like we discussed, and they didn't know what happened before. Mm-hmm. So the idea came to me because I didn't even remember everything from the childhood because I spent few years in the hospital. So the idea came to me to do the interview with the people who know me that time, mm-hmm. with my grandma, with my doctors, with after that my teachers from the primary, secondary school, to ask them what was the impression about me that time, to share their memories about me. And in the meantime, between the interviews in the book, I put, let's say, a big part of my story. Also the thing I had to overcome, the challenges in front of me. I explained all of the situation about how you should work with your beliefs, with your spiritual part of you, because usually people are focused on making money process, but after all, when you are going to the higher level, it's not enough. This is my belief. People can think a different way, but after that, it motivates me to write these few sentences, to share the story, to motivate people, to explain them that nothing can stop them, that if they have the dreams or goals, all they have to do is just to go for it. That's it.
Oh my God, this is so impressive, to be honest. And one part also, well, everything that you mentioned is really, I understand. But what is the main thing that you mentioned is people now thinking a lot how to have a lot of money, how to buy expensive car, how to do this. But in the end, everyone needs to understand that they need to work on a spiritual way, on the relationship with the people around you, on yourself. And this is amazing that you understand this. So it means that you are going to teach the people for who you're going to give your workshop. By the way, mention about your workshops later on, where we're going to jump to this topic. That you're going to teach the people how to do this. Well, it's amazing, to be honest. I guess it was quite difficult for you, right, to have all this experience, right?
Well, at the beginning I was angry because, it was hard to grow without parents and so on. Mm-hmm. The age difference between me and my grandma was big. It's approximately 40-50 years. So she just didn't understand what I feel, and I still don't understand what is her way of thinking. So basically speaking, I had to learn everything by myself from the very beginning. But right now, after everything happened, I would say that I'm more grateful than angry for that, because this experience I collected is something you cannot buy.
For sure.
Especially if you are a spiritual person, you understand that we are not here just to make money or run a business. We came to the world to experience new stuff. So there is not bad and good stuff. There is just things you have to experience and collect this experience to become a better person. And basically, this is life about. People think that making money to buy a car or a house or I don't know, the newest iPhone is important. No, it's bullshit. Of course, it's good to have money because money helps as a tool. But at the end, the happiness is somewhere else.
Yeah, it's true. The happiness you cannot find in money. is some of the people that I think, my opinion, some of the people think I have a lot of money, this is my happiness. But this is not like that. The money gives you the opportunities to move on in this world.
Exactly. I mean, the money can give you temporary happiness.
Yes.
Just to buy a new car you always dreamed of, like Rolls, to fly with the private jets instead of economy class. This is temporary happiness. But after you left the flight, then you are coming back to the normality and you have to do something.
Yeah, it's similar. Also, I like to talk about these kind of things with my dad, where it's super close. Closer than with my mom, and he has 56 years old, and he took like 1-2 years to travel around the world. He was all the life was working all the time for us, for my sister and me, and then he decided, you know what, you have education, you have your families, I give you everything that I could give as a father. Now I want to take a rest and travel, and he sold his car. He just now he's living in India, sometimes in Dubai, and he said, Maria, you know what? I wanted to have a car, but then I understand that I really don't need it.
This is the point. I had the same, when I started making money. When I had a lot of gaps in my life, I was completely poor when I was young. Sometimes I had to choose whether to buy something to eat or clothes. So after I become, let's say, little bit rich, I spent everything for the stupid things. I bought few cars. I still have in my wardrobe the clothes I never wore before, a few watches and so on. And this is the key point, what you said. After that, I sold it all. And right now, even if my wife asks me, maybe we will buy a car here in Malaysia. So the answer was, we don't need it.
Yeah, so if you really want to go somewhere, take a taxi. You don't need to pay for the taxi. You don't need to pay to fix the car. It's a lot of money to fix the car. Something happened with the car is a lot of money. Yeah. It's like if you want to go somewhere, take a taxi. Even you can take the expensive taxi, where is the BMW or whatever, like a high class. So it's like the good point, to understand. But I think not all the people understand this kind of reality.
Well, definitely, I guess that everyone, before he understands or she understands, must to experience this high-class level of living. So after that, to realize that it's pointless. It's nice to have it, but after all...
Yeah, but after you feel like, okay, I have it, what else? What is next? So yeah, this is interesting topic. You also mentioned that now you are living in Kuala Lumpur.
Yes.
And you're from Poland.
I'm from Poland.
Which city?
From Łódź.
Łódź.
Close to Warsaw.
Okay. Is it like a small city? I never heard about it.
Hey, it's not small. It's like the 4th in the country, or 3rd already.
Sorry, yeah.
I don't know.
For me, the
Okay, it's not like Moscow, definitely.
Yeah,
It's definitely smaller. But yeah, it's quite big. I was born next to this. I was born between Warsaw and Łódź in the village. But after that, I went to the university to study in Łódź.
Okay. And how long you were living in that city?
Over 10 years, with the breaks.
And then you moved where?
To Cyprus, to Limassol.
And now you're living in Kuala Lumpur?
Yes, I spent over, I'm not sure, 3 to 5 years in Cyprus. I also ran the academy there, stationary one. And after that, I met a lot of Asian people in Cyprus. And they saw what I'm doing and what the quality of my education is. And they asked me if you can move to Asia somewhere to teach here, because in the market there is a lot of scammers. A lot of companies just came to Asia to squeeze the local people and disappear with their money. So the trust is low, but the level of education is also low. So I always wanted to move here to Asia. And I asked my wife, she said, yeah, let's try. We have a newborn, by the way, a girl.
Really?
Yeah, she is 8 months already. So we still have space, because when she will go to the primary school, we need to choose the place to stay for a few years, just to accommodate and give her a space to educate herself somehow. So we still have a gap of 4 years. So we are looking for our spot in the world.
We also still looking for that. It's not really easy thing to find your spot, right?
Well, but comparing Europe and Asia, I feel that here it's better.
Me too. I've been in Europe, and I would say Asia is better too. Why do you think so?
It's cheap, definitely. The weather is good.
No, yes.
The people are friendly. Actually, everyone is calling you boss, sir, and so on. There is maybe I didn't experience a lot of hates here, and maybe there is a lot of haters as well, like everywhere. But right now, since I'm here from October, so it's already 4 months, I feel very comfortable here. The only problem we have is the time zone to cooperate with Europe. Yesterday, you had a meeting, yes, with someone from Belgium, and it was at 3 a.m. local time, because someone can talk after 8 p.m. in Europe. So this is the only problem we have right now, but all the rest is good.
It's a big time difference, but I think we can deal with that.
Colombia is easier because it's 12 hours. So your evening is Colombian morning.
Yes. That's true. But anyway, with Colombia, it's a really big difference. I don't know how we're gonna deal with this the next 3 weeks, but it's okay. But what is happening? Everyone like traveling, and we need to deal with this time, and yeah. But also regarding this topic, I wanted to ask you. Talking about Kuala Lumpur, so you're planning to stay here for a long time?
I mean, this long time is never written. How much is a long time? I will follow the business. If the business will be better in Thailand or Vietnam, most probably you will go there, I will go there for a few months or a few weeks to spend there, develop this, and come back. My wife feels comfortable here. We found the English-speaking kindergarten for Victoria.
For the kids.
The kids.
I don't have kids yet, but I was exploring this topic, and I think it's a perfect place for them here to study, because in the kindergarten they have Chinese language, English. What else they have?
Actually, depends which kindergarten you will choose, but the key point is I think it will be a huge plus for my daughter to speak 2 languages, which is at the beginning English and after that Chinese.
Chinese?
Yeah, we didn't have. I don't know how was your education in Russia, because you were born in Moscow, in Russia in general.
I was born in Russia, but not in Moscow, in Volgograd.
Okay. I don't know what was the level of languages, but in Poland that time it was very poor. I've learned English for the first time when I went to US to work for 1 year to collect some money. So it was when I was 18, 19, something like this. So in Poland, in Polish school, we were focused on the grammar more than to talking, and after all, I couldn't say something, because in my mind I only had, should I choose the past tense or past perfect continuous?
Difficult topic. Pretty difficult topic with that. In the school, when you study that, it's like, what is that? Present, past continuous, what is that? But we had a balance, to be honest, of speaking and the grammar. But it was quite difficult.
Well, so maybe Polish level of education, if we talk about the languages, is low. So anyway, I feel that there is a huge potential for her to, start from the very beginning with 2, maybe 3 languages after the world is open for her.
Nice. Really nice to know that, because also...
if I will show you the picture of my daughter.
Okay. What is her name, by the way?
Victoria.
Victoria, perfect name. Oh, I think I didn't see your wife, but I think you look similar.
Yes, it's 1-to-1 like me.
The blue eyes, blonde hair. So nice.
I will show you.
But she was born in Poland, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's so cute. So nice. Yeah, 8 months is good, by the way, to travel, to understand where it's comfortable, By the way, Malaysia, I think, is super comfortable to live. The weather is nice. I couldn't live in Russia, even I don't want to live in Russia more because, we have 4 seasons.
Yeah.
The winter is so cold.
In Poland, there is most probably right now still minus.
Really?
And snowing, yes.
Well, yes.
A week ago it was like minus 20.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I was thinking all of my life that I'm gonna live somewhere where the weather is good, like here. For me, it's perfect because in Russia I was always sick because of the changes with the weather.
Big plus of Malaysia is also the fact that everyone speaks English somehow. Maybe not perfect, but you can easily communicate. So
better than in Thailand. In
yes.
Thailand it's difficult. I have been there and I was like, I couldn't use English.
Yes, this is
they
the point.
don't understand, and I was like.
That's why we chose Malaysia as well, as a base camp, let's say, for exploring the countries around.
Yeah, I think it's really good choice. Well, for you, not a problem to stay here for a long time. I mean, visa.
We found a trick.
Really? Share with me.
I don't know if we can officially add it after all, but I don't know how many months you have. Me, as a Polish, I have 3 months visa. 3. And you?
I think officially 1, but I can extend 2 months more. So it's like 3 months, but I need to extend. I need all the time.
Yeah, so we have the same. So we plan to go somewhere for few days, for a week, every 3 months to renew the visa. Because once you leave, you got the stamp that you left. Once you come again, you have a new stamp and new 3 months.
Yeah, it's like a visa run.
Yeah.
Russian people do that. They what they do? Most of them, they are living in Thailand now, and they do visa run to Malaysia or to Indonesia and just spend 3 days outside and then go inside. Well, yeah, but it's quite difficult for Javier, for letting people to stay here.
Seriously?
He's not welcome. The passport.
Seriously? So how much time he have?
He has the first time we arrived, he had like 2 weeks because he requested electronic visa. Then he requested again and they give 1 month. But he need to have like a work visa or something like that.
I've also heard about the patent that you can go to the school supported by the government and apply for being a student, and after that get 1 year student visa. All you have to do is just to pay for that, and I heard that it costs between 5,000 and 10,000 ringgit, so it's still cheap. It's approximately $1,000 to $2,000 to have space for 1 year without any problems and asking for visa. I didn't check it, but I'm going to do that because it will be also helpful for me, for us.
Yeah, maybe I need to also to explore this because all the time I need to extend it. So Damian, one thing that you mentioned is nice. How you started to work in Asia. You found Asian in Cyprus. I'm really surprised because I didn't expect that Asian living in Cyprus.
Actually, there is the Cyprus is an island of everyone. I mean, all of the nation you can find there. People from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, from US, from South America. So it was a nice spot to meet and mix the culture with them. But basically speaking, I moved to Cyprus because in Poland I met Cypriot. I started with trading because I lost a lot of money. I got scammed, so it was, let's say, the cycle.
Really?
Yeah.
Where you got scammed? How happened?
It's the funny story. I went to US when I was a student to make the money. And I was greedy. I realized that I don't want to work hard because I was working 12, 15 hours a day in a construction in the middle of the summer in US when the weather was somewhere like here actually. And after the 1 year of those hard work, I collected $10,000 plus, something like this. And I realized that I don't want to work hard anymore because it was too hard for me. And now my goal is to multiply this 10,000 I had. And instead of, find a smart way, because of my greed, I started Googling how to make lots of money. And I saw the ads with the Lamborghini, Ferrari, beautiful girls, villas, with the subtitles, like, you can have the same life. And I said, finally, someone...
This is how it works. Oh my god, Damian, this is video of how it works. The people say, I want to start trading, I want a lot of money. Then they see like a promotion, any broker do, or whatever the trader do. They put Ferrari, the money, the dollars, the like luxury life. This is quite illusion,
I didn't know about it. I was a newbie then.
That's why you didn't know how it works. It's like still working like that.
And I clicked the link. Someone called me on the phone. Okay, the first thing you have to do is just to open a live account, put a deposit.
How was the minimum deposit this if it's not a secret?
I put 400, something like this, between 400 and 1,000 the first deposit. Actually, I don't remember. To be honest, what was the minimum there? Because I was focused on the millions, so I didn't ask about the lowest deposit. He made few transactions with me. It was profitable, and he told me, see how fast we are going to make money. If you will pop up your account and put 10, 20,000, how much you have, we will go directly to 1 million. I said, this sounds like a plan. And I deposit everything. And I lost everything in just three transactions in 1 month. I lost, it was in Polish zloty, 120,000. So all the money I deposited and made with him, I lost in just 3 transactions. The phone disappeared, the guy disappeared, and I had to start over from zero.
How did you feel about that?
Whoa, I was pissed off. When the guy would be next to me, I would most probably punch him or kill him, but thanks God, I couldn't find him. But it was the first feeling. After all, I realized that there are people in the market who are profitable. Because of the fact that I lost money, somebody made it. And I started Googling, digging. I was spending 8 to 10 hours a day to learn about trading, to try to find some materials, some courses. My English wasn't so proper. It was 2015-16, so it was 8 years ago, more than 8 years ago. Forex wasn't so popular, so it was difficult. Today we have information about Forex everywhere, but at that time it was hard to find. So somehow I had to try by myself. With the profits and minus, finally I created my strategy, which in first year gave me, in dollars, over 100,050. It was my spectacular year because I put the deposit of 400 and I made over 1,500. How to say 150,000?
100.
I was doing just the classes. Low ticket, but I don't know if we can use this kind of word. Just cheap ticket for everyone. After that, I changed my mind and switched to high ticket. And I switched from, once I left Poland, I switched from stationary courses to online. And instead of doing just 1-2 day seminar, because it doesn't work, to be honest, I'm doing mentoring, 6 month to 12 month mentoring with every day's webinar.
The webinar, just online?
Online, and right now I moved here to open the stationary academy and do the stationary courses. So basically
presential here.
Here.
What does it mean?
Workshop, stationary workshop.
Okay.
In Malaysia, in Thailand, in Vietnam.
Okay.
The goal is to add the Asia to the portfolio somehow.
That's nice. A lot of things to talk. Really nice. Really nice. I prefer to give you this microphone.
Well, I will use both.
You use both. Okay. Because it's better quality, then it's going to be better to edit, okay? The podcast is not going to be an interview. It's going to be the podcast where we're going to talk with each other. You can ask me something also. I can ask you.
Santino?
Huh?
What is Santino?
Santino?
You said ask me Sentino.
Something.
Ah.
Sorry.
Where are you from originally?
Russia.
From Russia.
Yeah.
We are almost neighbors.
Yes, that's fine. We have a lot of things to discuss. The food, pierogi.
Pielmieszki. Galupcy. Da.
Yeah, I'm really missing this food, to be honest. Right
Me
now.
too. When I was living in Cyprus, I had my few favorite restaurants. Russian one. With the babushka from Kazakhstan was preparing food and was like,
Oh, I know. From Kazakhstan, they know how to cook this kind
the
of food.
solyanka for hangover. Ooh, the best of the
Do you know
best.
borscht?
Borscht.
Yes.
Yes.
I was cooking the last 2 weeks. I was cooking borscht in the house. I was eating alone because Javier now in Bangkok.
Yes, in
He's
Thailand.
like, oh, I know borscht. I'm eating borscht. Like, and the guys here is like, what is that? Like,
They don't
borscht
know
is
that, yeah.
the best food. Okay, perfect. The idea is to talk, to know each other. I want to know your experience. You are a coach in forex, right? What is the main topic of your workshops?
Well, it's not only about forex. I would say that I'm teaching people how to understand the market movements instead of being just a forex coach. Because once you will finish my seminar or my mentoring, it doesn't matter if you will open currency, raw materials, indices, crypto or stocks. You will know how to analyze the chart and you will know how to find a spot to enter buy or sell. So I'm generally teaching people how to trade, not only forex. Cool.
You're supposed to have a big experience. Do you speak Russian?
Я понимаю по-русски.
Понимаешь. Yeah. Really nice, Damian. Thank you so much.
Thank you
So interesting. I'm so grateful for this book. For sure, I'm gonna read it to know you better, to know your experience better, how you started. Also, all the time when I see the interesting person, whatever it can be, my friend, actor, businessman, I also read how they started, the childhood, what is the mind of the person, because everything comes with your mind. So yeah, I'm gonna explore this. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. I hope we had a good conversation.
Perfect conversation.
Yes, we spent a good time, and yeah, thank you so much. Today we had a really good, nice guest, Damian, and remember, investing made easy.